What's up, everybody? We got a new video for you today, and we're doing something wildly different. We're about to add some new members to the Wallace family on the farm today. If you watched the previous video, you probably know what I'm talking about. Get those guesses below. Let's get this video started. We're headed on a trip, guys. What do you guys think we're headed to get?
So we set out on the intentions of finding Tyler a logging horse, but once we got there, I found me one too. So we're super excited about that and can't wait to show them to you.
And they're on the trailer right now. Okay, so we've actually already went and picked the horses up since we had some other people involved in all that and then purchasing the horses and everything. It was kind of like, I didn't want to break the camera out on top of them. But I'll tell you a funny story about that. We're actually looking for us a place to go eat, and while we're headed there, I'm going to tell you this. We got all the way a good hour and a half away from our sawmill. And we were, you know, coming here to get these horses from this guy's daughter. And he comes up, and when I went there to look at the horses yesterday, I noticed that the owner of the property there had a cooked sawmill sitting out there. And it was way out in the field, and I just drove on by. But you know me, I seen the sawmill.
As soon as we pulled up, he seen the sawmill.
Yeah, I seen the mill. And anyway, when we got there today to actually, after we looked at the horses yesterday, we were picking them up today. Lo and behold, her father was there, and he come up, and I said, "What kind of mill you got out there?" He said, "Is that a Cook's?" He said, "Oh, I don't really know. Yeah, I think it's a Cook's." He said the owner that had it, he had a diesel on it, blowed up on him, and he swapped out and put a gas motor on it. It runs good. It's been doing good for me. And I said, "Man, that sounds familiar." I said, "Where'd you get it at?" He said, "Well, I got it over in Mississippi." I said, "You bought that sawmill from me." And lo and behold, it was him. It was literally the guy that bought the sawmill from us, the AC 36 Cooks that we used to have. And long story short, I ended up getting to give him some money back because I bought 2 horses from him. So he bought that mill from me, I think, probably in, what, 2021 maybe?
Yeah, I believe it was.
And he still got it over there, and everything works good. He said he just don't use it a whole lot, but he still got it. Let's find us something to eat, and then we will reconvene this story time.
So right now we're going through a little town in Alabama called Winfield. And I believe it's in September, they have mule days here. And so everyone gets together and brings out their mules and horses and their carts and everything and has a parade through the town.
It's a cool little town.
It really
kind
is.
Got an old vibe. I like it. So look, we stopped by my favorite restaurant. I know you guys like to hate on Taco Bell, but I got a new sub right here, right? You gonna sub? Yes. He's gonna sub. So he's gonna be on the video, and he's gonna be looking for it. And it will drop Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Finally getting back towards the house. Don't have a lot further to go. Camera won't focus there, but I want to talk to you about something. So when we swapped from our gas burner truck to the new diesel truck that we have now, one of the things and the reasons I was telling my wife that we wanted that was for, you know, we do a lot of hauling. And when we're hauling things, a diesel typically gets a lot better fuel economy when hauling. And we just made about 150 mile round trip with a near 15 mile to the gallon average. So if we would have done this in our gas burner truck, which we just recently had, and I've always been pretty bad about, you know, continually watching my fuel economy, we would have probably got 8.5, 9.5 tops on this trip, miles to the gallon. And I'm winding it down right now right at 15 miles to the gallon. So no complaints here. That's considerably more. And I mean, if you really want to think about that in fuel savings, just imagine 5 more miles to the gallon minimum. And if you had to buy 100 gallons of fuel, I mean, that adds up very, very quick. So we're about to pull up to the house. We're going to get these horses unloaded, and I still got to finish stall fronts tonight so they have a place to stay. So it's a busy day, but it's gonna be cool. We'll get these guys unloaded, show you guys that, and then who knows where all will go during this video. All right, guys, we got Jasper on the front and Samson on the back. Let's get these guys unloaded. I think Brittany's done laid claim to Samson. What do you think? Yes,
I have. He's been so sweet and just come up and let his pet all over him, and he don't seem to be scared about anything. Hopefully they do good unloading.
Oh, be good. Okay.
He's a big dude.
They're untrained, so they don't know much back.
Yeah, I think they'd only been on the trailer once, so. And
there you go.
He's doing it.
Good boy. Come on, back. Back. There you go. Keep it up. I mean,
He did a good job.
yeah, back off like that.
Jasper decided to turn around and walk off.
Come on. You don't want to make that jump. Come on, Joe.
Good boy. The dogs don't know what to think about him.
I know, Jasper's, tell me what you guys think with Jasper being a 2-year-old horse, and he's well over my shoulders for a 2-year-old baby.
He's a big boy.
Come on, buddy. He wants to eat. Immediately. Come on, buddy.
Alright, so check it out, guys. Tyler went and got the tiller, and he tilled us up a spot to put our round pen. The dump trailer helped us out today. Here's our round pen we got from Tractor Supply. About to get that unloaded now. The horses are looking at us like, what are y'all doing? Am I gonna have to work in that?
I'm gonna have to get you to hold the first panel so I can bring the second panel. Then I think we can hold it together.
All right. Tyler's going to get the second panel now. Aiden's riding his horse in the front yard. There's just horses everywhere.
I also should make comment how dry and dusty it is out here.
It is so dry and dusty.
Need to turn this around.
You can kind of still see it in the air from where he tilled this a minute ago.
Tilled the desert.
Yeah. We need a rain.
Joints.
2 panels down. Tyler's getting the last panel. That's a pretty big round pin. It is 40 foot. Just gotta hang the gate. And it's together.
Okay, we got to make an interjection here. We've been working on horses and all that past day or so, trying to get everything going for all that. But we got to keep the lights on around here. And today we got an order for some 3/4 by 10-inch boards. Now, let me show you what Britt's doing over here. Britt's over there hauling off some slab wood. She's headed back over here now, getting ready to help me get all these off. We'll probably pick the majority of these guys up all at one time. But I thought I'd get a little footage in the meantime and show you guys a little bit of sawing here. And then we got to get some latches on some stall gates. I'm going to show you the stalls that we have built so far and just kind of an update on the barn build amongst some sawing footage too.
Easy work for me. Now we got these 7 more boards that need to be edged. We're gonna put them up on the sawmill and edge them that way. Perfect 3/4 by 10-inch boards. Tyler's gonna pick those up and put them in the pile with the rest of them.
Finally got a custom order done. It's stacked over to the side. Britt's dropping her shovel. We're gonna take you over here. We got 2 more things we want to do in this video. We got to put some of this sawdust into our stalls. We have 2 stalls already built. They're semi-complete. We got to build hay racks in the back, and I've got 1 feed, what do you call it? Feed trough built, and I got to build another trough for the other one. So we're getting things done around here. But right now, let's take this sawdust. Let's put some in the scoop. Take it over there. We're gonna clean the stall out, and we're gonna install a gate latch. I just have it screwed shut at the moment. We're gonna install a gate latch because yesterday we worked Jasper, the stallion we have, and then our other horse, which you're learning their names right now. Our other horse we decided to name Samson, and Samson will be coming out into the round pen to be worked tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and get his gate where we can get it open and closed, because the first night we had him, we just had to screw it shut, and then the next day when I let him out for exercise, I had to unscrew it and rescrew it. But I got latches now, so we're gonna put those on, clean the stalls out. I cleaned my horse's stall this morning, and I got some of this fresh sawdust and put in there, and it smelled really good. We don't have anything in here but pine sawdust at the moment, so should work out really well. I'll let Britt scoop about half, and then I'll get the other half here. We gotta let her work sometimes, you know, guys?
Teamwork, yeah.
Teamwork.
Sit there and watch him cut the 3/4 by 10-inch board, so.
True, I did cut all those. I made this sawdust, so you get to scoop it. Is that how it works?
I guess so.
Guess how it's working today anyway.
And I'm kind of taking over Samson as my horse, so technically I'm cleaning my horse's stall and putting fresh sawdust in it, so it all works out.
Yeah, it does work out. I cleaned out Jasper's early this morning. Britt was doing homeschool with our son, so She has multiple hats to wear upon this farm slash sawmill.
So we just took Samson out of his pen so we can put the sawdust in. He's such a pretty boy. Tyler's gonna put him over in the round pen while we work on his stall. Somebody else is jealous. He wants some petting too. Tyler's getting the sawdust put in. And this boy's nosy.
It's nice to have a use for some of our sawdust now.
Yes, it is. Tyler's backing the tractor out of the barn now. It's nice to know that one scoop fills up the entire floor of our stall, so that's nice to know. It's pretty easy too.
One screw down. Couple more to go. Be better if my bit head fits a little better.
Yeah, those are not the best screws.
Well, it's not the screws. I don't have the correct head.
Gotcha.
Having the head that fit it made a big difference.
On the last screw.
See? Big end. So since last we made a video, which was just a few days ago, we actually got some stall fronts done, which we're going to put a frontage board up here, but for now we had to get 2 horses into their stalls, so we got that. We got all the beams and one central board holding those together right now. Stall fronts is what's important. We got our horses in here. Jasper's inside of here right now eating hay. Here's a trough we made him. I think he likes it. And like I said, we got this other stall front done. Samson over there, which we'll take this off later when we do this other stall front, because it's technically supposed to be one board out right now, but that'll keep our horse in for now. And we got to use for our sawdust. So Jasper's a really big fan of his oats, and here's his new feed trough. Let's see what he thinks about eating out of his feed trough there.
I think he liked it.
I think so.
It's like, why are y'all watching me eat?
These draft horses drink a lot of water. We have a small water trough in the corners right now. I think it holds like 20-something gallons, but I fill it up like 3 times a day. He can drink like, it seems like 10 gallons as soon as he drops his head, it seems like. So
He's a big dude.
big boys eat a lot, I guess.
Samson sees the hay.
This way, bud.
He's going in his freshly cleaned stall with his new latch on the door.
Yeah, put him some hay in here and he'll be happy. Shut the door though.
He already sees it coming. Aiden's got his hay to put in. Put it in the back corner.
Hanging out with the horses eating, and we got to announce our giveaway winner who won the lures, okay? So, what do we got here for the winner? Who got closest? Let's first, we got to unveil the number. What was the number?
572. 72, yeah.
572 was the number that we came up with. I kind of came up with it, and she was like, sounds good, let's go. And the winner of it was, I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see. All right, not sure how good it's going to show up here, but the name is All Up In It 2107. So he got number 567, which was the closest, and it probably was the right guy. The reason I say it's probably the right guy is he's literally holding a, I just bopped her in the head. He's literally holding a fish in his picture. So you're about to get some new lures. We're going to send you a message on that telling you that you were the winner. And if you got some, I had one guy message me on Facebook and he was like, I'm the winner. Like,
I don't know. There must have been something put out there or something.
I'm not sure.
Not us.
It was not us, because the winner's being announced right now with me underneath my barn, and the number was 572, 567 by all up in it, 2107, I think. Yep. He was the winner. He was the closest one within the 4-day period. And yeah, shoot us an email. I'm going to, I'll probably message you an email on that, and just be watching. Get in contact with us. There'll be an email. We're going to send you a message on there. That is going to do it for this one, guys. It's kind of been a little bit of everything, but it's mainly been picking up these horses. We did saw a custom order in the middle of it. We do got them in their stalls. We got stalls built, and we got a lot of work left to do on this barn. But we got our cart, and we got our horses. We just ain't finished building our cart. This barn needs to be...
That's just how we work. Huh?
Yeah, you know, the whole cart before the horses thing. But we got the barn. They got a roof over their heads. They got half. We got to build the other half. We got to build the top to store everything. So we got plenty of work for you guys to check out and watch us sawmilling and building stuff and adding to our farm. Now we got Mr. Samson.
He's so nosy.
He is nosy. And we got Mr. Jasper over here. Jasper is a about 2.5-year-old stallion, and Samson is a 2-year-old gelding. So not sure on the stallion part. Don't know if we're going to keep him as that. He is a registered Belgian. They're both Belgian horses. Yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Stay tuned, guys. There's going to be a lot more coming. Check out the links in the description below. We're going to try to get more active on Instagram. We've been like, blah. And,
been busy.
Yeah, a lot of things going on. PayPal, not PayPal. Why'd I say PayPal? There's a PayPal link there.
Patreon.
If you want to help feed these horses.
Yes.
But there's also our Patreon, which is what I'm trying to say here. There is our Patreon. There will be plenty of stuff posted on there. Britt posts on there like 4 or 5 times a week, if not more than that. Tries to get a daily update of everything we got going. Till next time, guys.
See ya.
Check those links out. Subscribe. Bam.